Hi everyone, it's me, Lubna. Today is Tuesday, March 21st, 2023. It's been raining all day here in Arizona again. I feel like it's been raining a lot over the past week and this week, and I think it's because of the time of the year, like late March and early April. You know how they say April showers bring May flowers. So yeah, that's the weather over here now. And this morning I went to a few pathology lectures for medical school, and so we had like 3 hours of pathology lectures, so I went to those. It was on nutrition and the adrenal gland, and I feel like I learned a lot. I always feel like I learn a lot whenever I go to lectures in person, and I definitely prefer going to lectures in person as opposed to just watching recordings, because it just feels more real and more tangible and more like I get more out of it. So today I wanted to talk about something that I was having that just showed up in a conversation that I was having with somebody yesterday, and that is the idea of treating your life like it's a work of art. So before I talk about that topic in detail, I would like to read out loud a journal entry that I wrote on Sunday, September 26th, 2021. Here it is. Imagination is the beginning of creation. You imagine what you desire, you will what you imagine, and at last you create what you will. And that quote is by George Bernard Shaw. Imagine the type of person you want to be, the things you want to achieve and produce, the places you want to go. Remember that everything you can imagine is real, as Picasso once said. Take a pen and a notebook and describe your dream life as if you were writing a story. Indeed, you are the sole author of your own story, the artist of your life. Why not bring your dream life into fruition? There is always a way. You can draw a map going from where you are to where you want to be. Let it guide you. So I wanted to mention that, actually when I was in high school, I was the publicity and design commissioner for the student government, which means I was in charge of making all of the posters and flyers and designing things for all of the various school events and hanging them up all over the school. And as a result of that, I became known as somebody who was very artistic in my high school. And my friends used to say, "You're gonna Lubnify the world." So they created a verb out of my name, which was Lubnify. And every time now, ever since then, every time I do anything, I keep that in mind. I keep in mind the idea that I'm gonna Lubnify this. So I'm gonna add my own unique personal touch to whatever it is that I'm doing. And I think it's very much like the idea of creating art or making your life like a work of art. It's like adding your own unique personal touch to everything you do. I like to think that if I'm going to do anything at all, it has to be beautiful. It has to be like somebody can pick up this piece of paper or something that I wrote or created and know that I'm the one who made it, because it has my own personality showing through and my own unique personal touch. So I know that everyone has different types of passions and interests, and for me it's art and beauty, and I love classical things like classical music and writing in cursive and kind of old style things, as opposed to very modern ways of doing things. I've always been a fan of writing things on paper rather than digitally, and having things that are tangible and real. And I love decorating my environment with flowers and beautiful things and stickers, and I love all of the artistic things. So everything I do, I try to add that kind of a touch of beauty to whatever it is that I do, and that's my way of doing things. Depending on what your passions are, you might be interested in, I don't know, I feel like everyone can be an artist in their own way if they search within themselves. I can't really come up with any specific examples right now, but if you like dance, for example, you see everything through the lens of dance. You see everything like it's a work of a ballet or some type of dance, and you dance through life. And I just think it's important for each of us to find our own metaphor for creating art, creating a work of art out of our lives. So let me know what you think. What is your metaphor for life? What do you think about, what makes you original and unique? What helps you add your own personal unique touch to everything you do? That's just some food for thought for today. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to my video. And as usual, I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful day, afternoon, evening, or whatever it is, wherever you are in the world.